Well, good morning for the final day of the Red Power Roundup 2019 here at Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania. Brady Boy Bill Karras, your host, and this is my fourth day out here. Still a lot of tractors and whatever here. Not too many people have pulled out, I don't think, but I suspect that will all change here in later in the day. It's a little after 8, I don't know, quarter after 8, something like that. Just kind of having a wander. We just had the opening prayer and Pledge of Allegiance, so we'll see what today offers us. Young man's fired up to see. I think they're kind of getting ready for the tractor parade, or maybe they're going to have their pictures taken, I'm not sure. Well, we're getting all kinds of tractor motion. The tractor parade, the equipment parade, is at 10 o'clock this morning, which is a little bit earlier. They kind of speed things up on the last day of the show because a lot of people want to kind of take off early. So that's the story about that. Well, let's see here what we got over there. Pretty good looking. Needs a paint job, some work probably, but a nice 1466 narrow front end. And a string of old McCormick's here. A lot of equipment here that's original. There's an I-12, an O-12, a W-12.
We had a show here 7 years ago. So if you enjoy seeing red,
got to keep checking my 6, make sure that nobody's running over me.
Keep it in your shed. So we welcome you to Red Power 30.
Pretty cool collection of old iron here.
Take time and look around.
So maybe walk over there and see what's over there. Another look at the 966 Hydro. Maryland plates on it. Well, here's the beginning of the tractor parade. Get the folks out of the way here. Very good. And the Scout was a feature vehicle. And I think the 40s, 60s series were the feature tractors. Idiot people. Okay, gorgeous 300 with a number 200 spreader. Got probably the kids, grandkids, probably grandkids in there. I got a pole here, that way I won't get run over, hopefully. Keep the people out of the street. They can't figure out that there's a tractor parade going, I guess. Here we got a nice Farmall 544. Something you don't see very often, a 806 front wheel assist. Looking good. Pretty good looking 826 Gold Demo. Gear drive. Right here from Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania. Little traffic jam here. Young lady on just a very, very nice 560. 66 Hydro. Not many of those around. And not many look that good. Beautiful. Somebody else shooting across to go get his picture taken. Beautiful M with a cart. Nice 400. I think this gentleman is pulling an Electrol as well. Yeah, there we go. Somebody Super H, pulling a number 60 plow. Got some RPMs going on the 1468. Quite an attention getter. And the next thing we have is a little 782 pulling a miniature hay rack. Guessing that's probably Dad keeping track of things. And here comes the 656 High Clear again. And it's a diesel. Beautiful, beautiful restoration on that. Beautiful restoration. No, I'm talking to myself. And I'm sure lots of people have seen the restored version. Well, here's an unrestored version of the Super A Christmas tree tractor. Quite the little unique built job. Okay, here's a young man on a nice Super 8. And I'm guessing this is probably Ma and one of the other boys down here on the MTA. Love to see the kids out there on these tractors. They love them. 340 diesel. Needs some work. There's not many around. Beautiful looking F12. With a plan around the back. Go and get his picture taken. There's a gorgeous W4. W4 standard. Beautiful, beautiful restoration on it too. Well, I might have to get close to get this one. Oh, here comes Dad. Dad. It sounds good, that's for sure. And a cornfield Cadillac with his waist ratchet strapping it on. Oh well, I'm sure he's enjoying it. He's having a good time. Quite a nice 766. Little Cub pulling an engine, saw that one yesterday. An original 1026. Little guy on a W9. Beautiful 450, just beautiful. 57, 450 diesel. Yeah. Well, it takes a while sometimes. Yeah, yeah. This lady here, her grandfather bought that tractor brand new. That's 560 rather, excuse me. Real good looking MV here. 47 model with the old cast arch front end. Oh, looks like a nice little P with probably grandpa and daughter. Followed up by a 1568. We've seen him around the fairgrounds quite a bit this trip. a W30? Don't know, didn't see any markings. Now, some more Cubs. Cub Cadets, rather. Well, they've been really lucky. They've had a great 4 days for the parade, or for the show. Oh yeah, really nice. I like that guy's plow. Yeah. 412 gold demo plow. Oh, get that green shit out of there. Hey, Bill, looking good, looking good. And here we have 1936 that says WK40. I got a little more pep in it. Well, it says, the sign says WD-40 and the back fender say W40, so I don't know. I didn't even notice the engine. Sounds like a diesel. Real nice 460. Got an original style bumper on it. Well, it looks like they just pulled that out from under the tree. Gorgeous. Very, very beautiful 1026. Here comes a nice 1466. Looks like he's a project in progress. Quite a beast though. Quite a beast. Nice 656 hydro. Gold demo. Real good. Comes a McCormick Farmall B450. And he's not going to do the whole parade. 53 model. Here's a brood of a 660. In beautiful condition too. Very, very nice. Gorgeous 826 hydro. Not a gold demo. We only made those for a couple of years. Here's a beautiful 1026 gold demo. And again, the 1026s were all hydro models. And they only made it for a couple of years. Here comes the 666 narrow front. Looking real good. These folks had quite a large group of really nice tractors. Real beauty. Nice diesel humming along. Beautiful looking BN. Cub low boy and an A with an extra C, or excuse me, a BN. Down to the sign and turn left. Folks having a hard time figuring out where the parade route is. Okay, another 1026 gold demo. There's 3 or 4 of them here. That flow-through ventilation system going there. Here comes that little mule. 250. Looking real good. Looking real good. That must be dad and daughter having the confusion about which way to go. Young lady on a nice Super 8. It's a little International 424. Very popular little utility tractor. Quite a setup there. 42 BN. Here comes some folks. A Super C and a Super M with a custom paint job. I like the wheel weights. I don't know about the side panels or the grill. Another Farmall 706 diesel. And here's a nice 184. Looks like she's had some work done to it. A 1977 model. Get behind the power curve then.
I've been behind the power curve all year long.
Yeah, I suppose so.
That's the way planning's been and everything.
Yeah. Here comes a 1468 original. Sounds pretty good. Idling along. Always got some nice paint on that seat. Good. Yeah, I was chatting with this gentleman earlier, a 383. Not many of those around at all. Beautiful job on that. Really looks good. And nice new rubber. OS 6. I gotta get a picture of this truck coming. People get the heck out of the way. There we go. Nice 460. Looking good. Have a couple of Super MTAs all dressed up. I'm not sure what the occasion is. The Adams family. Parade route that way. Parade route that way. Yeah. Guys confused about the parade route. They don't have enough people out here directing people. They get to the end here and they think it's all over. And there's another string of tractors. Saw these in the parade yesterday, or excuse me, the equipment parade they're calling it now, which I guess is fairly appropriate, a little more inclusive. A 330 utility, a 64 Cub Lowboy, beautiful shape. Kind of an original 53 Farmall Cub. And let's see. Looking good. And here's an original F12. Another F12. This F12 has had the steering wheel mechanism moved a little bit. So here's another F14. Farmall regular. Looks like it's probably an F20. Here's an F30. The F20 looks like it's, well, I don't know, maybe it doesn't have the wide rear end. A lot of original looking stuff here. An F30 looks like it's had a paint job at least. Another F30 on iron. That would have been rough going on pavement. They probably didn't run on pavement. Not much pavement back then. That's kind of a hodgepodge Here we got the low rider. We got some kind of a forklift. We got a mule back here, hidden in here. A 248, 1977 model, as you were, 284. Adams family from Phelps, New York. And this is a shop mule. Looks like Henry Earls, the owner, from Geneva, New York. So 41BN, a real nice Super 8 that's dialed up with some stuffed animals. Not sure why everything is packed in here so tight, but it is. Pretty good looking 230 with a wide seat on it. It says 67, but they made the 230 back in the mid-50s. I believe 57, but I won't believe 67. And here's a, I'm not sure what you'd call it, a 1066 wannabe. A 1066 wannabe, that's what that is. Saw this beast in the parade yesterday. Got a 318 Chrysler engine, yep, Mopar powered 318. Had one of those in a vehicle I had years ago. This is a 54 Farmall. Yeah, it's definitely modified, that's for sure. Here's a real nice 560 gas. Right next to it, the 1970 826 demo, gold demo. Just humming right along here. Very smooth. From Bloomsburg, right here, hometown boys, Bowman Farm. A little interesting, you don't see every day. A 1952 Farmall Cub. It's a Vineyard model. It says from Windham, Maine. And it doesn't give a name. tmtractor.com. Incredibly narrow. I guess that's we're going between the grapevines. Pretty clever. Pretty clever. Well, I guess we'll just take a little stroll around a string of tractors here. You never know if you get them all. You get some of them 2 or 3 times. You probably don't get all of them. This isn't a before and after, but here's a 1962 Farmall 460. And it looks like it seems to be pretty well intact, and it's not all bashed and battered, but it's definitely in its working clothes. And a gorgeous 59 Farmall 460 again, and that is seen a fair bit of love and care. Dave Brown in Mifflinville, Pennsylvania. So very nice, very nice. And here's that Vineyard Cub that we looked at a couple of minutes ago. You can see what the oddity of that is. Very narrow. Very narrow.
From 9 a.m. till 12.
I don't know if he imported that or if they actually sold those very often here in the States. Anyhow, it's a beautiful 4806. That's gorgeous. In fact, I may have to stop and take a still picture of that. Here's the 1920 Titan that we watched running yesterday. I had it going. Thumped right along pretty well. And a B450. So, made in Great Britain. It's a 53 Farmall. And Daryl Reinfield from Halifax, Pennsylvania. I think that's how you pronounce his name. My apologies for the names of towns and people that I've butchered. But you just don't see one of these very often either. Looking good, Mike, looking good. Mike! He's from New York. He didn't have too far to come. What do we got coming here next? Cub Cadet, an early Cub Cadet with a real mower. Not R-E-A-L, but R-E-E-L, mower on the front. His buddy bringing up the rear there. And an old McCormick. He's lost already. Going to get his picture taken. Here's another string of tractors we're going to look at. We were just chatting with the gentleman about the fenders on here. Not sure if those are, I don't know. He said, well, it looked like a Ford fender, but could be off in a utility tractor. Who knows? And it's a real nice 63 560 diesel. A beautiful, beautiful 560 diesel. That one, the paint on that is just exceptional. Very nice. Another 560 gas. Great looking little 460. It's a 1960 240. Donald Kiefer out of Needmore, Pennsylvania. That's just amazing. And the gorgeous 58 International 560 standard. And the 460 diesel. Looks pretty good. 1950 model from James Ehrlich, Allenwood, Pennsylvania. Well, it says 64 Farmall 460. I don't know that they made a 460 and 64, but another 460. 340. Another 240. I like that custom rain cap they got on there, that 460. And the 340 diesel that looks to be fairly original. And we have a gorgeous 560 over here, again with that custom rain cap on the muffler. But it's just a gorgeous tractor, that's for sure. And it looks like, I don't know if they're loading or stuff that never did get unloaded. There's a Hydro 70. That looks to be fairly original. It looks like it might have had a little spot painting here or there. Kind of a mad mix. We're along, I guess it'd be the south edge of the fairgrounds here now. A little something for everybody. And we just saw this guy a few minutes ago. He's relocated his trailer, getting ready to head for the gate. I guess he's going to sneak back here in his corner. Tim giving the kids a thrill here, giving the kids a ride. Well, we're just going to take another stroll along the string of tractors here. Some of them we've seen and some of them we haven't. But the sun is fairly favorable. Just some gorgeous equipment here as always.
55 400
there. Super
And be
MTA,
mindful of the pedestrians
which
that
is
are
a one-year
also
tractor,
seeing red and
1954.
talking about. So for your safety, we would ask for your consideration in that matter.
This is my fourth day out here.
We have the
I can't tell
opportunity here,
which tractors I've seen and which tractors I haven't
gas caps.
to a large extent.
I mention that because on a day like today, if you're running a tractor and it gets hot, then
So we're just cruising,
if you go to refuel,
just cruising.
those fuels can explode if it's not a properly vetted gas cap. So IH is offering
Row after row after row here.
to procure a free
So,
gas cap for your particular tractor.
51 Cub, 47 Cub, 48 Super A. Looks like it's probably a 57 or 58 Cub here. Well, he says it's 56 on the sign, so he's got the wrong paint scheme, but I guess that's the owner's prerogative. Beautiful MD, 1949, 53 Super H,
Red Power 30 is the
50M, 57 450. There's a 56 400. Little International Mule, and another Chisholm Rider. There's about 3 of these here, I believe. And of course the little tractor company is always a crowd pleaser here. Very cool, very cool. And I think we've already checked out the Scouts earlier, so we'll go find another row of tractors. We can start here right next to this 4186, and we're just gonna take a cruise down through here. Another Super MTA, nice little 47 Cub, and he's got a sickle mower mounted on that, so the sunshine is just right. Chance to get a decent picture of that. That's pretty good, pretty good. Might have to come back and take a still of that. And we got some equipment display here, a C11. It's a two-way plow, I guess. Uh-oh, somebody behind me. Guess I better get out of the way. Here's a number, so it's a C248 corn lister. All this stuff is 2-point hitch. Then we got a number 42 blower. And I guess I better look out or I'm gonna get run over here. That's a beauty. That's a beautiful tractor. Okay, and there's the blower, and here's a 1-F-151 disc plow. Never saw one of those. Here's a beautiful 61 340 diesel. Just weren't many of those around at all, and that's a gorgeous example. So, the gentleman coming here, it was probably his grandson on it. On a beautiful 1466. Taking a little cruise, I guess. Well, here we have a 62 International 606. They didn't make a 606 row crop, just the utility model. So there's not too many of those around. From Frederick, Maryland, John Barr. Well, B-A-R-E, I don't know if it's Barr or Bear. And a cornfield Cadillac, this 1066, out of Sharpsburg, Maryland. And we got a little 61 Cub Cadet. Says it's original. Beautiful, beautiful condition for an original. It's not all bashed and battered, and it looks pretty good. Got a little cart there behind it. And we got says a 65 706 diesel. Good looking tractor out of Sharpsburg, Frank Arts. ARTZ. And here we have a nice string of real early iron here. It's an F30. It says a 1938 F30 by the out of Frederick, Maryland, the Dan Herbst family, HERBST family. And we got a 37 Farmall F20, same family. And we got a 39 F14. They only made the F14 for a couple of years. Again, this is out of Frederick, Maryland. It was just a kind of warmed over F12, and they built it just before they came out with the new design in 39, when they started coming out with the A and the H and the M and the B. I think they spun it a couple hundred more RPM, so maybe another horse or two for power. And then the steering wheel shaft was elevated. So instead of coming straight along, parallel along the hood line there, it tilted up a bit, give the driver a little bit better of an angle on it. So kind of a little change up there. Here comes a really nice looking Farmall 460. Not sure where he's heading to, but he looks real good. Real good looking tractor. And he's got the 2-point utility cart on the back there, which is not seen much action because it's so pretty. And a nice 400 and a nice 300. Oh, here's a gorgeous 300. It is a very nice 300. Let me see who this. It's a 56. Mike and Charlene Paler, P-E-L-A-R, Whitney, Pennsylvania. But it is gorgeous. It is beautiful. Spent a fair bit of time on a 300 myself. Good looking tractor. Good looking. Well, we're over by the Barton House, which looks to be an original farmhouse. This was probably somebody's farm at one time, probably out of town. Now it's practically in town. We got a McCormick 2236 set here idling away. A real nice little 184. Eddie Bartley, it's a 77 model. Here looks like probably a little McCormick 12. W12 and a 1466, a real nice Farmall C. Gorgeous little 424 there with the 3-point utility rack on the back. I think pretty sure that's a homemade job. So see if we can sneak around the other side. Get better pictures of it. Yeah, everything on it looks fresh. So yeah, nice little 424 utility. That was probably a 68, 69 right in there, I would guess. 74 Cub Cadet 1200. Beautiful condition. Looks like it just came off the showroom floor. And we saw this gentleman a little earlier driving his 460 down the lane. And he has what looks to be an original but restored utility platform there. Gorgeous looking tractor though, a real nice 460 gas. Here's a Cub low boy with a young couple camped out, waiting for their turn to get their picture taken. And a beautiful Farmall C. Here's a gorgeous, says 39H. That would have been real early. That was the first year of the H and the A and the M, 1939. And here's a Farmall 400, 56, just sitting here idling away. And a 383. There's the Heyman tribe, they're taking off. They're heading for the wagon, heading for the trailer. They was concerned because they thought the battery was dead. Somebody left the key on, so very good, very good. Love that big smile. Well, we got something coming at us here. Looks like it's probably a 4166, 1973 model. It's a big son of a gun though. It's a big son of a gun. Shake, rattle, and roll. Guess these boys must be going over to get the picture taken for the show book, which is filled with tidbits. There's a nice little 60 plow and a gorgeous 400. That's beautiful. With an Electrol behind it. Real good looking. Just a little bit of an overview. Probably touched on it earlier. Parts and parts. Used parts, new parts, reproduction parts. You name it there. Over here in the vendor area, they probably got it. If you're working on restoring a tractor or a piece of equipment, this is where you want to spend your time and probably your money. It's great. 1456 with some big meat on it, big rubber. Just a beautiful 706 diesel. Cummins powered though. Says Cummins. And here's somebody else selling roll bars. Repower your favorite old tractor with a Cummins. Yeah, looks good. And over here there's tires. Reproduction tires. Read a story once, I guess, that the guy bought some the presses or the molds for the old tires, so everybody can have new looking old rubber. Probably the technology is probably a bit better. Guy on the tractor. I'm guessing Dad in his 560. Because a beautiful 450. Really gutsied up. Looking real good. Nice set of wheel weights on too. Well, it's what, just about noon on Saturday, the last day, the third and final day of Red Power Roundup, Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania. It's the 30th Red Power Roundup. And Brady boy's butt is starting to drag, and the rush to the gate is kind of just starting. People are packing up, tearing stuff down, getting ready to head home. A lot of people have to be home by Monday morning to go to work. So the rush is starting to go. Just doing some strolling here. Gonna probably see some things a second or third time. Just a pair of really nice Transtars. Really nice. The green one's an 81. And the blue one's a 79. But they're gorgeous. Really nice. Well, it's not red, but it's an impressive piece of equipment. It's a old M60 A1. And it's a Veterans Memorial. So it's a kind of a landmark here at the Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania Fairgrounds. It's the state fairgrounds from what I understand. So it's a landmark, so you can tell something's anywhere near or which direction from the tank. And do a little more cruising. Here's a 424, little industrial utility. Old Farm All C with I don't know what kind of grill. A W9 for sale. Oh, and here's one of these rotating two-way plows. Quite the interesting apparatus. Well, it's starting to wind down here in Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania. The 30th Red Power Roundup. 2019. People are meandering to the gates. The lines at the food area over there, the food court if you will, starting to wind down. Trucks are streaming out. I guess the show officially ends here in about an hour, I think 2 o'clock in the afternoon, Sunday afternoon. But I'm sure there'll be activity here for another, the rest of the day and tomorrow. People shutting down. Some of these folks, it takes a couple days to get everything all packed up and out of here. A lot of these guys with all the parts and stuff like that. So, and a lot of the tractors just stay here until tomorrow. So, but this is Brady Boy signing off. So we'll see you on the flip side. Got to go home and do some film editing and downloading. Starts easy and runs smooth. The Row Crop 966, 1973 model with the attachment wide fenders, full coverage fenders, and the rope. I don't know if it's actually going to move that thing or not. We just started it, so I'm guessing he's getting ready to go somewhere. Packing up the lawn chairs. This guy must be expecting snow. Got his windbreaker on there, his snow blower on the front, plow in the back. And well, as you see, the rush continues. Everybody bugging out. Over here. I guess we're going to back on. Saw this truck earlier today over at the photograph location. Like he knew what he was doing. Got him stacked on there pretty good. Boys are heading for the barn. Mini tractor parade.